Alright, so in the next couple of videos we're gonna set all the functions up we need to have a fully functional login and register system. So we're first gonna start out by creating a state.js file. We're just gonna add in some few user details here under the data object. And later on we will probably put that also into a user object, and in the beginning we're just gonna set authenticated to false and the user data to null. And then what we can do now is we can go into getters file and just put this small one in here, which basically just will export the user data from the state, which is very simple, so there's not much to do there. Then inside our action file, let's start out by importing load dash is empty function. Then let's go in and ensure we have local for each installed. Again, this is very much structure set up for a longer series that will take us into it. So we will do a lot of coding and then we will put the pieces together, and in the end it will all make sense. It's just one big puzzle we are going to solve. Alright, so inside action file there, let's go in and add in the register function, where we're going to have a dispatch, which is the function we're going to call later on. I'm going to explain that later on. Then we're going to have a payload, and we're going to have a context that we're going to add in. And then we can go in and just create the function and also copy and paste this and put it into one login function. Then let's create a logout function, which is just gonna have the dispatch function in there. And again, we are just gonna call some functions here. So just of course put in the equal sign there and stuff like that. So what we can do now is we wanna set out what we want to do. So first of all, we want to send the details to the backend, and then we want to see if that is true, and if it's true we want to log the user in. If not, we will throw an error. In the login form we want to do exactly the same thing. The only difference is we don't want to send the details to the backend where we register the user, but we instead log the user in. And in both cases they will be logged in, and we will as well store a token that will be the unique identification for the user and will be changed every time you log out, or the token expires. Then you would have to log in again, so every time you log in there will come a new token. And it's very important to understand that this token in this series will be stored not the safest way, but we're gonna have an additional series later on that will show you how to store it correctly. Alright, so we'll see you in the next video.